Hi guys, welcome back into my channel. I hope you're having an awesome day. In today's video, I will be sharing the energy and channeled messages for July. This month, I did something a little different. In the spirit of we need to change our actions and behaviors to produce different outcomes, I thought it would be fun to pull some tarot from the Ryder-Waite original tarot deck for this month's channel. And I have to say, it was pretty powerful. We got 3 major arcana, which, if any of you are familiar, signifies really big energy and momentum shifts. That's more than half the cards, and there's only, I think, 9 of them in the whole 56 number of cards in the deck. So July is still Cancerian energy, which is very much rooted in our core of home and comfort and sort of the feeling of being connected to where we are. And I talked about it in our new moon meditation, but Cancer is really like an awesome chance to deeply connect with not only yourself, but just the other people around you. And it can promise to be a really transformative month where you might sense a new way of belonging and sort of community and sinking into a place that you've been really longing for is what I'm getting. So to start out, that makes me really excited to share that news. But let's get to the cards. Okay, so the first card that I pulled was the High Priestess. And I mean, can you get any more in line with where the energy is at right now? This is all about trusting your intuition. The High Priestess really urges us to look within ourselves and trust our higher selves. And the card represents intuition and inner knowing, which I know that we all do a really fantastic job of fostering on this channel, and trusting that we're guiding ourselves to our highest good. So please listen to your inner voice this month. It has the answers you seek. I think there's plenty of times that we want to entrust other people to provide input into anything really in our lives. But for some reason, I'm really getting that this month I would keep things a little bit close-lipped and just try to find the real balance of your decision making, really just rooted within you and your gut instinct, because our intuition right now is extremely high. I think the collective is really graduating to new levels of how to elevate our vibration. And if you are already in a place where you're elevating and showing up and doing the work, and mainly the inner work every day, of course, we all have all the external yang work too. But again, I just fall back into your own arms, fall into the comfort of you. And this is the most beautiful expression of the center of a flower and how it really keeps all of the petals and the beautiful blooming flowers to stand upright. You have done so much and come so far. Now it is really time for you to lean into what you've developed, what you believe in, and what you value, and just trust that there's going to be things that come up and you may have decisions to make, and you will know what the right one is. So just believe in you, and hooray for intuition. Okay, the second card was the Tower. I mean, I don't know what to do other than to say, wow, embrace change, you guys, because the Tower signifies imminent change, and it can often be sudden and unexpected. And don't worry, it's not negative. It's often really never negative, in my opinion. I think that on the card, and I'll show them, I'll put them in the thumbnail so you can see the actual figures, but it's a burning building with people jumping out of the building. And I think this is a reminder that sometimes while it may be shocking, there's times where we have to clear the way for new growth, like literally burning structures down to have a fresh new perspective and a fresh new plot of land to bring something in that is required for your growth and for your best and highest good to arrive. So it's a reminder that sometimes things have to fall apart in order to make room for something even better. And I know this is so hard. I've experienced many of these in my life, and I'm sure you all have too. I'm just going to say, this is more of an external shift. That's what I'm getting. It's not like a tower moment within yourself. This is something external to you that maybe it's something you've been wanting to manifest. It could be a surprising opportunity. It could be a new relationship. It could be, the beginnings of a new chapter in your life. Maybe you're moving or you've decided to start your own business. I mean, there's the list, goes on and obviously is specific to each of our own experiences. But, I like to give this analogy because it really resonated with me when I heard it once. If we are a waitress and we've got a full kitchen with all these beautiful recipes that are waiting to get out to the tables and the customers, and all the plates are hot and ready to go, and you're picking up the plates and you're going to drop them off, but all the tables where the customers are full of old plates and residue and things that are no longer appropriate and that you don't want. And so you have to clear all those off in order to bring the newness in. There's no hands left to take the old stuff away. You have to do the old clearings first before the new stuff can come in. I think that my hunch with this is, for a lot of you, this is going to be a welcomed, I've been ready for a long time moment. So relish in that. And for others, I think, it might not be some huge drastic change, but it could be something that really changes, like even down to your health and wellness. Maybe you've discovered that you're allergic to gluten, or you have some sort of really bad reaction when you eat a certain food, or you've just become a little bit more laser beam focused on your diet. And so now you've sort of changed the whole way that you approach, your daily intake. It could be something like that too. But I'm excited. Please share in the comments too, as I'm going through, if you're experiencing any of these things, because I would love to hear. Number 3 is the star card. You guys, the star is it's basically you get what you wish for. It's a wish fulfillment card, and it brings the promise, which is so huge, of healing. And I think this card is about hope and renewal, and also, might I add, that it's the power of self-healing. And the figure in the card is, dipping her toe into the water, and also there's this balance of the pail of water that we already have access to, but then dipping into new waters and new territories and new ways of living and being. So it signifies that your desires are within reach, and all of your efforts and, the mindset of your consistency and elevating to a high positive vibration are starting to pay off. And also, I am a huge fan of stargazing, but the stars in the literal sky also suggest that something you've really hoped for might finally come to fruition, which might be a really, really big thing. This is a powerful affirmation that you will get what you want. And I just was so happy when these cards came out, because I think we all deserve any bit of our wishes fulfilled. And I know that it's been, a challenging year for many people and in our lives, and for others, it might be, a really calm time for you. But whichever space you're in, just know that there's a real healing that comes with this wish. And it's like these deep-seated wishes that we don't know when they will come, but we know that they will. And this is like a big skyscraper saying, you will get what you want. So I'm excited also to hear about your wishes and what it is that's coming to fruition for you. The fourth card that I picked was the Two of Wands. This is all about, patience will pay off. That's really the headline. And it encourages us to really be strategic in our planning. And, this figure's holding a globe and sort of reminds us that the world is literally full of possibilities. And there's enough to go around for all of us. There's not like only certain segments that are available to certain people. It's all available for us all if we believe it. But we also must really wait and cultivate the right opportunities. So, it's in anything we do in life, right? If you're seeking a partner, you don't want to just jump into a relationship with the first person that you feel comes across your path. You really want to feel like it's a right fit. And with a job, same thing. Or gosh, with even a car or a home, you have to really exercise caution and patience. And I say caution just because I think that there'll be some opportunities coming your way, and it could be contracts or roles or collaborations, or if you guys are influencers, things coming along your path that can really get you so excited to just say yes right away and to sign up for something and to put yourself forward. It feels like this really forward moving energy that we've all been really craving and wanting. And I think it's great, but just be mindful that it's definitely a yes before you commit to the yes. And so this card sort of reassures us that patience and careful consideration will always lead to the best outcomes. And we can only do our best with the information that we have, but it's super important that you are not too quick to jump to a conclusion just because you're tired of waiting, or it's been too long, or you're feeling frustrated. Because, I think often when we feel like we can't get pushed or squeezed or tested and really challenged more, and we're at the edge, I can't do this anymore, is when the big, huge, wow, this is the next thing that I was waiting for. So hang in there. I think that it's kind of all these big changes in the wish fulfillment are coming. It's whether or not they're coming, in the next week, I'm not sure, but I feel you just have to make sure that, we can't just lower our standards because we're ready for something. We have to just remain at this really high vibration frequency so that we can call in an equal energy that's just really smoothly aligning with us, and then we just move together like fluid. Oh my goodness. Okay, the best part of this last card that I pulled, the fifth card, 2 cards jumped out, and I don't usually have jumper cards, but what I got was the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So this is all about healing and letting go. The 4 of Swords and the 8 of Cups together emphasize healing and release, because the 4 of Swords is just suggesting a time for rest, rejuvenation, and real deep healing. And that we just need that in order to take care of ourselves, our temple, our minds, our bodies, our lives. We have to take care of ourselves, or we can't do our job to serve others. And also the 8 of Cups encourages us to walk away from what no longer serves us, be it any relationship, a mindset, a job, or other circumstances. Maybe it's a group of friends that no longer speak your same language. This powerful combination of these cards really highlights the importance of self-love and the courage to move on from the past. So what I'm going to leave you with in this wonderful, like, eye-opening set of messages for this month is that I'm just going to keep it really simple and leave you with this. If you want to move forward to be the person that you're evolving to be and that you're writing about each day and thinking about and meditating about and really putting your energy into this evolution of soul and who you're becoming and what you want to call in and what the characteristics of all the pieces of your life are that you're really drawn to and that you're really dreaming of, you have to let go of whatever's happened in the past. And it's something that requires a lot of real energy and knowledge to understand how to unwind yourself from the thought patterns of the past, from any sort of codependency with boundary issues with friends or family, with, body image issues, with financial issues, you name it, whatever it is for you. I would literally write down the things that you no longer want to carry forward beyond July. And I think it'll feel so healing because you are going to take off the backpack full of all those things that you no longer need to carry and just leave it on the side of the road because it's not yours to carry anymore. And in order to heal and to become our best authentic selves, we have to let go. So I hope that these messages were helpful. I would love to hear your thoughts. And as always, I will be back soon for another video. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this community. And you're more than welcome to like, share, and subscribe and share my work with anyone else that you think may like it. I'm really trying to continue the momentum and inspire as much as I can one day at a time. So be well and take care.